There we go. Your voice is also on stream.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So you should probably just listen to it with no sound or something. Or I can do weird virtual audio cables. I forgot that my foot pedal split doesn't work. Again. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna put on my wrist split for this. Wristy splinty poo. Wristy splinty poo.
You should talk into actual mumble if you want me to respond in not forever. But yeah, I turned off the sound. So you have a program that automatically marks all of the points and does the timing and everything?
Depends what you mean by automatically, but yeah. It's like a stopwatch. I manually hit the laps or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like lapping. It's basically just a glorified stopwatch software. But it has a lot of amazing features. Like if I'm racing you, instead of, like right now it's comparing against my best splits, I can have it compare against you. It can communicate over the internet for like races and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really nifty software. It's called Live Split. Oh yeah, and so I can get up to the end of the game in 36 minutes, and I've only beaten the game once. The second time, I rage quit. Which is why the Ganondorf split is 34 minutes after I made it up to the last area.
Yeah.
Yeah, beginning's boring.
Yeah, it happens.
So, the first trick is very, very easy. I got it on my first try. Everyone gets it on their first try. It's like impossible to mess up. And then it's boring for a while, and then the Deku tree is like trick after trick after trick after trick. And if you do it right, then you warp to the end of the game. And you do more tricks and then win.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab the sword, and then I'm going to escape to Kakariko. The way you escape to Kakariko is you just wait till the Navi icon appears. You press B twice, and then talk to Navi. And you just fall into the water. And there's like, it's very forgiving timing. I've never missed it.
Weird.
Well, it's the B twice is basically, it forces you to do a jump slash. Like, you stand near the edge, the first B starts knocking you off the edge, the second B, you're in the air, so you do a jump slash. And if you jump slash and talk to Navi, it, like, makes you fall all the way down through the water. You'll see what I mean. I just want to give you a heads up.
Right.
Then the next trick is just a bunch of skips in the Deku tree that are self-explanatory. And then the final trick is very difficult to explain, but I will. And it's how you skip from the Deku tree and warp all the way to Ganon.
I had that explained to me once. It was like something about like it storing the room number incorrectly and you going through a way that wasn't intended to be, and it just, the room number happens to be the last boss. That's everything that I remember from that.
Close enough. You understand it better than most people already.
Yay!
It's, when you enter a blue warp at the end of a level, it's supposed to... Hold on. Tricks. I'm doing this so wrong because I'm talking to you. Oh my god. I'm doing this terribly. Like, I was supposed to do a backflip and 2 side hops, and I backwalked. Yeah, I just did everything wrong. Yeah. I don't care, though. I'd rather explain and make ton of mistakes. But long story short, they take kind of the last cutscene you had, or... Hold on again. This... I thought I could talk and play at the same time, but I guess because... Like, this game, because... I mean, I never played this game as a kid, or anything. I didn't own an N64. So this game isn't, like... It's, like, very new to me.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, it just has to do with, like, cutscenes in memory. And frames, and... Wow, I really can't explain and play at the same time. I just keep making mistakes. Sorry, I can't.
But don't worry about it.
But the warp lasts 100... It does 101 frame countdown, and you have to walk out of the room on frame 100. That's the bottom line.
Ah.
And the way you position your camera, you can, like, pause the countdown because the game unloads sprites that are off-screen. In this case, they're called actors because it's a sprite, and it's like a StarCraft 2 actors. It's a sprite and it's associated, like, actions and stuff. So in the forest, my goal is to get up there before Navi appears, and I can't. Either because of the wrist brace or because I'm talking to you. Oh, there we go. You'll see it in a couple seconds. I just press B twice, which... I could do a jump slash instead of pressing B twice. It's basically just jump slash, talk to Navi. That's it. And you fall through.
Right.
It's not just talking to Navi, it's entering any cutscene. And talking to Navi, the dialogue is a cutscene. You can do the same thing with Cuckos to dive in the well in Kakariko, which has water in it.
So feel free to wait till it's a good time to explain, but why do you go out to Kakariko if you still do the Deku Tree?
To get a bottle. And you get the bottle so that you can play the ocarina without having the ocarina.
That lets you do that?
Yes, because it's another glitch with cutscenes. So the bottle, when you empty the bugs, is a cutscene.
Okay.
And when you backflip and press the bottle, it says, "Oh, I need to do the cutscene associated with this item when I land." So if you backflip and then hit the bottle, then it wants to do the action, which is drop the bugs. If you backflip and hit the bottle and another item in the air, it's like, "Oh, you wanted to do the action associated with this sword or this Deku stick," which doesn't have an action slash cutscene associated with it. And the default action is playing the ocarina. Long story short, you backflip, press bottle and any item, and you play that any item like an ocarina.
Crazy.
Yes, and you need the ocarina to activate the glitch that lets you do the 101 frame thing, because that allows you to move while that 101 frames is counting. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get to the door in time, because you wouldn't be able to move. It's supposed to be a cutscene. So basically, all the glitches in that area revolve around making and breaking cutscenes, pretty much. So the fastest bottle in the game to get, all other things equal, is collecting the Cuckos.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's a pretty fast one in Zora's. I'm surprised that isn't faster, actually. You can get that bottle pretty quick, but I guess this one's a little quicker. I've never tried it. You can get into Zora's domain, Oh yeah, to get in is a little longer or something. I have a second viewer. Let's see if it's one of my buddies. I got like 2 or 3 streaming buddies that have been following me.
Cool.
They like the idea of like someone learning the game, I guess. Anyway, it's people without a Twitch account. I assume. So you don't have a Twitch account, so I assume one of it's you.
No, I have a Twitch account.
Huh. I guess you're not logged in?
I am logged in and I followed you.
Oh, okay. Then it must, the viewer list in the channel is bugged. Not surprised. Twitch has been, really buggy.
Gotcha.
So now those two will run away from me. This one trolled me really hard. The one you'll see is like very far away from the rest.
On my end, you just jumped off the big cliff on the windmill.
This is a pretty bad Cuckoos, but, you know, I don't have full thumb motion, so that's okay. Oh my god! Oh, chicken, please. So this whole thing again is just to get the bottle.
Right.
So as soon as you get the bottle, you want to go back to the start. So you save and quit, because that's the fastest way to get back to Link's house. You can tell I can't hold the right angles because I'm like in Link's house. I like keep walking into walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the shield's 40 rupees. Depending on how many I collected coming down, there's 5 to 10 real easy ones. And the route I'm doing is not the most optimized route.
Sure.
It skips a couple really hard tricks. The current world record involves never getting the sword. And it involves skipping Mido. Like, you don't have to talk, because you clip through the floor and, like, go under him, because you can't get past him without a sword and a shield.
Right.
Going swordless is easy except for the Mido skip. That is the second hardest trick in the game? Yeah. I don't do probably 3 of the 3 hardest tricks in the game, but I probably do like the 4th hardest or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, wrong warp is probably maybe 4th, 3rd hardest. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't do the others. I've just been told they're really hard.
Right.
I didn't get a Deku stick. Oh god. So when you climb vines for the first time, there's text that tells you how to climb.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to skip it and I failed. Again, it's like two cutscenes can't play at the same time, so you try and take out your Deku stick at the same point in time.
Mm-hmm.
When you see my Deku stick start glowing, that's the infinite sword glitch. As I'm climbing the vines, and whenever I have my sword or Deku stick out, it's swinging it infinitely. Like I'm just constantly swinging my sword, so I can just kill things. Like, hold on, this trick's very hard. Yes. Alright, so I tried to skip Basement 1 and Basement 2 with a little trick. I skipped one of them, but I have a backup strat. Oop, I have a backup strat for when one of them fails. It just requires precise positioning, and then, whenever you see someone playing this game do a series of motions, it's to get yourself in an exact position.
Right.
There we go. So after you see me get back up, the next trick you'll see me do is trying to— oh god! I don't want to talk about it. Hang on.
Yeah, I saw the oh god moment.
I was so happy I got that trick, too. The first trick. Oh, I got nicely bugged too. That's never happened. But in a funny way.
Oh, the quick drop?
Yeah, and he was— oh, you don't have the sound on. He was like, like he was being beat up by the wall.
Ah. You're intentionally getting hurt?
Yeah. It's not the fastest way, but otherwise I'll forget. So to do the wrong warp, you need— when you go to fight Goma, who's the boss, a wall comes down. That wall stands between the warp and the door. You need that wall dead. The only way to get that wall to go away is to leave the room. One of the fastest ways to leave the room is to kill yourself at the same time as killing Goma. And then you run back in later. There's another way by glitching yourself clipping in the wall, but that's a hard trick. Yup. I have very difficult time getting in proper crouch stab range. It's very tricky for me, because I haven't been playing this for too long. There's lots of... Oh, damn. Sorry. I don't have the coordination to... Like, it's like... I'm not a little drummer boy like some people. I'm trying to... When I go to press the foot pedal to talk to you. Like, I've talked in Skype while playing, but not with a push-to-talk hotkey.
I mean, we could have done Skype to make it easier.
I genuinely did not think it would be hard.
Gotcha.
That's alright, now I have some health. Well, actually, I don't think that'll help at all. But anyway, when you crouch stab something in this game, it does the damage, the same damage as the last attack you did. So if you notice, I jump attack with the Deku stick into the cutscene. That means that my next attack will deal jump attack, and Deku stick is Master Sword damage. So, yeah. So you deal 4 damage instead of 1, basically. Alright, I did it. So if you get him to 1 hit from dead and then jump slash him at the correct time, then you'll get a double kill. You know what? I don't want to die. I'm gonna get hearts. So to activate the ocarina, you need the bottle with bugs in it. To hold the bottle of bugs, well, you can't, because when you press the bottle with bugs, you take it out and you drop the bugs. So you have to let the bugs out, then catch them. Then you're holding a bottle in your hand. Then you have to do a precise movement pattern to land in... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to focus for this.
Okay.
Wrong angle on my first attempt. If I mess it up, I have to do the whole thing over again. I might have gotten it. Okay. Okay. Let's get a personal best. The weird thing I do is everything I do in my movement is very on purpose and precise, and if I mess any part of it up by 1 frame, basically, then it doesn't work.
Right.
Except when I throw the Deku Nut. I have a 4-frame window to throw the Deku Nut with that strategy. And if I get that and do everything else perfect, then the cutscene thing.
You cut off a lot of time with that.
Yeah, well, because on my previous attempt it took me 2 or 3 tries. I usually don't get wrong warp in 1 try.
Right.
In my original splits, Goma was dead at 24 and wrong warp was at 47. Yeah, I mean, if I finish the game, I'll have a personal best by about a half hour.
Nice.
Again, because that hour 10 is the only time I finish the game. Oh no,
Right.
I have to game over. There's a bug in the game. If you fall off in the beginning, then it's like bugged. If you fall off, then Zelda despawns.
Oh.
I was being silly. Actually, there's a lot of console lag, and it emulates the console lag. So, it's kind of hard to maneuver.
Right. Where does the game over put you back to?
Collapse. If I die anywhere from here into the end of the game, including on the final boss, if I die at any part, it brings me back to the beginning of the collapse.
That's not bad at all.
Well, kind of. It's annoying.
It could be a lot worse.
Yes, that's why I rage quit. Oh, as a side effect of this glitch, if I touch a burning rock, my game crashes.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird. Even the falling ones?
Not the falling ones.
Okay.
In fact, the falling ones are the key to the hardest glitch in the game that would skip me to Ganon right now. But it requires 3 frame-perfect tricks in one trick. But the ones that are stationary on the ground, actually any fire. When Zelda gets captured and she's surrounded by fire, if I touch that fire, game crashes.
Gotcha.
Oh, also I have to fight these 2 Stalfos guys that are capable of one-shotting me.
That's always fun.
So I'm gonna do the weird buffering trick. I'm gonna fight them with the infinite sword glitch, and hopefully... I won't spoil the fun! So I have 3 hearts, their jump attack deals 2 damage, 2 hearts of damage, and their regular attack deals 1 heart of damage.
Yeah.
And, you know, this part's relatively unpracticed because I only just learned how to wrong orb. But, you know, if I manage to beat the game in the next 50 minutes, I'll have a no, I'm hoping I'll beat it within 15 minutes, hopefully much less. Actually, the personal best I want is 30 minutes in the long run. First I'm going for 40 to 45, then 35, then 30. And then as soon as I can get 30 minutes in this game, then, which isn't that hard, all things considered, considering the point I'm at, then I'm good. Basically, because I'm not running this to break a world record, I'm running this for fun. There's a lot of... The glitches in this game are fun. And, I'd love to be able to go to someone's house and say, like, hey, gonna beat Ocarina of Time. Got some time to kill. Just,
yeah.
It's just kind of humorous. I'm really spazzing. There's a video of on YouTube of me spazzing at this part. It's great. So yeah, during the fight against the Stalfos, there's a... Oh no! Sorry. If I get hit, I lose infinite sword glitch. Or, not if I get hit, but I don't even know. So confused! Sorry, in the whole time in the middle of the room, there's a fiery rock that if I touch, freezes my game.
Yeah.
And if I go near Zelda, it will freeze my game. And they're trying to kill me the whole time! It's very tense. Even though it's not as hard as some other things in this game. I'm like very unfamiliar with their movement and attack patterns.
Right. I'm a little surprised you don't lock onto them.
Yeah. I was told not to by someone who speedruns it. That's what he recommended to me, so I'm trying it.
Oh, that actually makes sense if you're doing the infinite sword glitch, just because if you're locked on, you can't really get the angle you need to poke him with it while you're not swinging.
Also, notice in a couple seconds when you catch up to me, when there's a part where there's... like, you round the corner and suddenly there's a flaming rock there. And if you touch it, then you know what happens.
Yeah.
Also, if you get up to Ganon and he hits you once, you die. Regardless of your health, I think. So the whole reason why this all works is because it's the cutscene after you kill Ganondorf, and you need light arrows to kill Ganondorf. So before that, the whole speedrunning route was based upon getting light arrows as the necessary requisite to make it to the end of the game. And then someone discovered a trick to... Then someone discovered the wrong warp. And then they found out how to beat the game in like 50 minutes, because you could wrong warp into the credits.
Wait, you can wrong...
Yeah, but people were like, that's lame, and whatever. And then someone discovered that you could wrong warp and beat the game in 18 minutes, and it's way faster, and then you get to kill Ganon, so no one's doubting sort of the legitimacy of warping into the credits.
Right.
Which is ironic, considering, like, speedrun, like, you skip tons of things.
Sure, but then there's, like, that, live hack of Super Mario World where they'd, like...
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, look, the credits have appeared, that means I beat it, right?
Have you seen the continuation of that, where they turn it into Pong and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, so if I miss my infinite sword glitch, I have to run for my life, or he'll one-shot me. Which is what happened to me last time, and then I rage quit. And I haven't played since then.
Gotcha.
If I get 2 infinite sword glitches and get between his legs both times, then I get sub 40 minutes.
Nice.
I mean, by a lot, but yeah. It'll be like 36 minutes or 35. Failed. Oh, by the way, the T is for Tavul.
Ah. So I'll be part of your personal best. I like how you pick up the Master Sword and the Kokiri sword.
What the hell? He's like bugged. Also, I thought he took like 2 hits to kill. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm getting something good.
Some turning around crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.